This is my intro, by the way. Mumbo, it's Halloween times.
You know what? I completely forgot. We're doing a Halloween-related project, but we haven't mentioned anything about Halloween yet. I completely forgot it was Halloween.
I'm gonna try and put like some cobwebs and stuff on my screen right now. Oh, it will look so cool. And drain it of color a bit. See that real skeleton and zombie behind you. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing alright. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. That was a bit of a... I mean, I'd say I'd rate that out of Iskall intros. That was probably about a 7. A 7 out of 10.
Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah,
I'll
done
take
some pretty crazy ones.
Yeah, I'll take it. I like the sound effect though.
That was good. That was good.
Dude, I'm here. First of all, I'll tell you what my plan is in a little bit. I'm super excited about this today. I mean, I even voice cracked. They're super excited. Whoa!
You've gone back through puberty.
Yeah, exactly. I've gone backwards. But before that, I mean, every single stream and video that I've done, I have so many of your fans, which I love, whom I love, that are saying, you must see Mumbo's aquarium. And you wrote me a message when I was in San Francisco. You were like, dude, you got to see my aquarium. So I'm here. I want to see it.
All right, okay. Well, if you wouldn't mind coming over here and standing. No, you need to stand back a little bit because it's pretty crazy.
Okay.
So
it's not going to kill me, is it?
Back.
Further back?
No, a little bit further back. A little bit further back. Okay. That's not how you get to the aquarium.
Oh my goodness, you told me! You just told me!
These buttons look like they open these doors.
Yeah,
they don't.
They do.
This button opens these doors. So we can come through here now.
Okay, well, I'll open it. You could install a pulse lengthener there, you know?
Yeah, no,
Lazy.
you have to be pretty fast to get in.
Lazy.
Well, I was spending so much time actually building this place.
Oh my goodness. Cool. This is gorgeous. Wow.
Do you like it?
Wow. Okay, so have you named all of these mobs so they don't impact with your mob farm? Yep,
they're all called subscribe. Every single one of them is called subscribe. You know,
You're such a sellout, dude. Last episode we were here, I find a fish in your storage system which says subscribe. And now you named the mobs.
Well, look, I gotta say, so you see these two guys in here, these two squid. Yep. I kid you not, it took me about 8 hours to catch these two squid. I'm not even joking. Because have you ever tried to catch a squid in a place when you're basically relying? So what I've done is I've cut a bit of the ocean out and I've put some signs down there. And I was just sat there watching the screen. I was doing other things. Obviously, I'm not crazy. I didn't sit there for 8 hours just blankly staring at the screen. But I just had Minecraft open, waiting for a squid to fall down through the signs. I think they're still there.
Yeah, the signs are there.
Drop down into this chamber from the ocean.
I was going to say that must be one of the easiest tasks ever. But then I realized you have to actually be there to name them when they drop down. Because otherwise you're screwed.
Yeah. So it was the worst. It was genuinely one of the worst things.
It looks absolutely fantastic though. What are you using for background? Okay, so there's prismarine on the background. Yeah, it looks absolutely fantastic. Holy crap. I would do one thing different. I would do one thing different.
What's that?
Only one thing. Okay, so here's a little bit of backstory for this. Real quick.
Yep.
I kind of get the... Why is there a stone block there, by the way? That's, you know,
I don't know.
Okay, anyway. I kind of feel like for some reason that this is some secret James Bond cave. You know where always James Bond's enemies or nemesis are? Like, guy with a golden gun, etc. I would put behind these side pockets, side aquariums.
Yep. I'd
put black concrete to make it look like the deep ocean. Like they're poking in from the deep ocean.
That's a good idea.
And it will give you a little bit more contrast in this area.
Yeah, well that's because originally, so I went through so much stress over this, right? Because I said that I wanted to put some corals in here, just have some like corals going around and everything like that. And to try and build corals was really difficult. I used like the glazed terracotta because I thought that was like quite a corally block, but I just couldn't get them to look good. And then I tried chorus plants, but I basically filled the entire thing with it and it looked awful. So then I took them all out. I feel like maybe if I could like strike a balance But I think maybe at some point you might have to come in. I might have to invite you around, and we can do like a coral building session.
Is this a hashtag? What would Iskal do? Can I say what I would do?
Yeah. This was me slyly asking for your advice.
Yeah, I heard. I like it though. I like it. So I would do black backgrounds behind the pockets because that's gonna change the whole look into better. And then for corals, I would do glass panes, dude. Glass
that's a good point.
panes.
Yeah, I hadn't thought of that.
But I'll happily come over one day.
Yeah, that would be great fun. Like we could go for a full coral building session, get it all bright and colourful, and it will be looking really, really awesome.
And the black backgrounds.
Yeah, well, we'll do all of those things. We'll do like a full aquarium revamp. Because I'll be honest, like this was one of those projects. I built it. It was such a random. I didn't have a plan for a HermitCraft episode, and I said that in the episode. And I was like, I dug out this massive area, and I was like, I'm gonna build an aquarium, and then just started work on it. And there's definitely some things that could have done with a little bit more.
It looks fantastic. I love how you mix the blocks. That's what I'm saying. But in order to bring this green, gorgeous prismarine stuff forward even more, you add these corals with a different color, like the sand, for example. This is what my eyes say. The sand is like this just brings out the rest of the build. And you can ask experts like Grian, for example. He will say the same. Like the sand does so much to this, and it's like the smallest, tiniest amount of it. Anyway. You know what we're gonna.
I'm glad you like it. I was a little bit worried to show you because obviously you can be a little bit blunt sometimes. You could have turned around and gone, dude, I hate it.
I know, mate. It's absolutely gorgeous.
So where are we heading? What are we doing?
I don't know. So we have an objective. So last season, I don't know if you remember this. Last season, I created a minigame around Halloween called the Hermit Graves. TM.
Yeah, I remember.
So basically,
I think I got Swedish steak. I was living off Swedish steak for like a good.
You see, so you got a treat. So basically, real quick, the idea is you select a grave, you get one grave per hermit, you can select whichever grave you want, and either you get tricked or treated. Treated, you get a gift of some sort. Trick, well, you probably die. So what we gotta do, we gotta find a location, okay? We gotta find a great location, and then we gotta build a cemetery, like design a cemetery, and then we gotta design different death traps and different tree traps. Now, here's where you come in. Being the Redstone Master of Doom, the Mumbo Master Redstone of Doom, 2017 of Doom, you are responsible of installing all the redstone, and I will build a cemetery. So we kind of get two different tasks.
Right. Okay. That sounds good to me. That sounds pretty good to me. I've got some cool ideas. I've got some. I mean, I might have to pick up some TNT and things. That could be good.
Yeah, sounds good. Cobweb maybe.
Lava. Not again.
I'm sorry. I had to do that. Was a troll. That was a good troll. Come on now.
Oh, the funny thing is that I for some reason I wasn't expecting it. I should have known.
You should have known.
We've been doing these videos together for like a good long time, and you should have known. Fool me twice, shame on you. Fool me thrice, shame on me. No, that's not the same.
No, it's fool me once, fool me twice, shame on you. I'm pretty sure. On you, I got fooled.
Who knows? Well, either way, anyway, I got fooled.
You got fooled
by you.
We found a location, though. Yeah.
Yeah, we're both on the same page.
We're both on the same page. We decided to go with a swamp, which I think I did that last season as well. But it's so good because it has the different grass color. It looks spooky. I mean, there's a garbage biome in the background there behind you, Mumbo. Freaking taiga.
What?
There's a garbage biome behind you. The taiga.
A garbage biome? What? You do not like these biomes?
The taiga.
Yeah.
No, why is the grass mint colored? It feels like I'm eating mint tablets.
You know what? You've got a good point. I have never even thought about that before.
Exactly.
Yeah.
See? Look, now you can't ever be in one of these biomes again.
No!
It's good for very few things.
That's really thrown me off. What? Like, when I look at the lovely foresty green over there, I genuinely hadn't clocked into my brain that this
How
is
long
a
have you
different
played
grass
this
colour.
video game, dude? Jeez.
I mean, I've been playing this game for a long time, but there are lots of things. You know, someone told me just recently that you could sprint in creative mode. This is not something that I knew. And like, I've been flying around my redstone testing world looking for builds for 5-6 years.
I was gonna say you even play quite a bit of creative as well. Like it would be okay if
50% of my Minecraft experience is creative mode.
Yeah, exactly. I never played creative, but even I knew that.
There's lots of things though.
You're brand new at this video game in your heart. But anyway, I think this is a good location. It's like 2 different grass colors. It's in between 2 like hills, sort of hills. So I kind of picture the cemetery that we're gonna build coming up here and having like, you know, we said this off camera. There's only so many ways we can build a cemetery, but we got a pretty good idea. We've been browsing some Google for inspiration, and if we can pull it off, we're not gonna say what it is, but if we can pull it off, it's gonna be pretty good. I'm excited.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty cool. And I mean, I've come up with some redstone trap plans as well. So we know what we're actually going to be. Should I reveal what the redstone trap plans are?
Maybe give them 1 or 2, because I mean, there are a few in there that are pretty sneaky, pretty new ways of thinking.
So, well, I mean, obviously, so okay, I'll let them know the obvious ones. Okay, so there's going to be TNT involved. Because that's, I mean, how could we not? Like, there's
big explosions.
There's no way that you can build some form of trap or killing machine without TNT involved somewhere. We've got some cobweb action going on, and we have some witch action going on. Hopefully, fingers crossed, if we can actually catch one without me dying.
That's going to be an interesting. I mean, you spoke about the squid earlier. Let's see how it goes with it.
The squid was hard enough, so a witch.
Yeah, we'll see what happens, but
yeah.
I'm excited. There are some really good ideas. I think as far as filling this this place in, what do you think? Like, I mean, this will only be a one-time use like it was last season. But I do want to make it as pretty as we can. It's a quite big build for one episode, so that's going to be fun.
Right, yeah.
I think the space-wise is good here.
So you're happy with this? Because I was wondering, like, I didn't know how big you were actually planning on making the entire thing.
No, I mean, you want some space for your redstone graves, obviously, so that you can make things interesting. If we don't want to cram it too much, I assume.
No, that's true. That's true. So if you want to start basically mapping out where the graves are actually going to go, I know that is like a really difficult question because we're sat with like a blank canvas right now, and it's like, can you just lay out where the graves are going to go?
I mean,
you have none of the build around it.
Unlike you, I ain't brand new to this video game, so I think I can cope with that, dude. I think I can. I'm sorry, I had to take that dig. Okay, I apologize. Sorry. Please don't hate me.
There's always one Iskal dig. There's always one that now my comment section is going to be filled with people saying that they hate you. So you've shot yourself in the foot.
I mean, I'm used to it by now. I'm used to it. It's okay.
I am going to need the nerd box though.
Yeah, I know you love that thing. Here, you should start using shulker boxes, you know. And freaking ender chest. I told Mumbo like in between. I was like, "Did you put an ender chest down? Because we're gonna need it." No, I actually don't use ender chests. It's like, okay, well, you know.
I don't think I've used them ever. I don't think I've ever used them. And ender pearls. Never have ender pearls. I don't have a bow. I never have a bow.
Ender pearls though, when you build a lot of redstone stuff and you don't have ender pearls, how the crap do you get around?
It's awful. When I have ender pearls, I love it, but I just never pick them up. Always forget. I think it's one of those things that I've been playing Minecraft for so long, and I know that these things apply to you, but remember, I've got a silly brain. So I've been playing Minecraft for so long that I can't get myself into the habit of doing certain things. I think that might be what it is, because there are certain things that just, I will never remember to pick up ender pearls when I really should have them. I will never remember to pick up, I will enchant like the best bow in the game. It could kill everything.
And then never have it
like
with
a 100 block radius. This is what I'm going for here. But I still would forget to pick it up. Like, that's just the way it all works.
I'm gonna give you some inception. Well, I'm changing the set. Like, we have it in the middle of the road, dude. Like, you put a fishing rod in there. You carry with you like a highly upgraded fishing rod and a cat head. These are the things that Mumbo has in his inventory. What the crap, dude?
Man, you gotta have your priorities straight.
I'm gonna give you some inception, dude. I carry my bow and my ender pearls around with me in my ender chest inside different shulker boxes, sorted and nicely. No, Mumbo, you can't watch it because the ender chests don't work like that.
Oh yeah, no. See, this is what I mean. I don't use them enough, so I don't know how they work. Why can't I see your stuff in my ender chest? Doesn't make any sense.
Hashtag brand new. Hashtag brand new.
I'd say that's fair enough. I'd say that's justified. I am a pretty brand new Minecraft player, I would say. That's embarrassing. Having a fishing rod. I can't believe it. I really do need to sort out my priorities when it comes to these items that I'm in. And then you might have to have like a slab covering the piston arm.
Okay.
Unless we do like a flush type piston door. Do you want fancy redstone?
I did a flush piston door last season, dude.
Right. Okay. So yeah, I have to do that then. I can't have this low budget redstone.
No, don't low budget garbage, man.
Not like I did with your redstone shop on the Mobile Lisa. Not like I did with your redstone shop on the Mobile Lisa.
Oh, there he said it. I actually sat here and I thought it. I didn't want to say anything. You know, I've already received my fair share of hate in the comment field for this episode. I was like, I'm not gonna say it, and he said it himself. Goodbye.
Like sometimes you just have to admit your own shortcomings, and that was a big shortcoming. That was a pretty large one.
Wow. Okay. Well, you know, it's a pretty big. Okay, so there needs to be quite a bit of space in between the graves.
Are you telling me to do something back from here, Mr. Escal?
I mean, it felt a little bit low budget. That's all I'm saying. Like, but you know,
just wow, we're gonna need a lot of space. Wow, unbelievable.
Passive aggressive.
This is it. You know, we had just come off you blasting me for my redstone expertise. We had literally just come off that subject, and then I say, hey, I've completed one of these redstone things that you've been telling me to do, and you come straight down here and start it back up again. I think this should work. Yeah, there's gonna be visible redstone, but that doesn't really matter.
I gotta say, dude, like, I walk up this stair now after a good 3 hours of working at this.
Yeah.
And it's just pretty freaking ugly, man.
No.
It's not great.
I wouldn't say so. It is funny how time just disappears, though. Like we've been at this for more than 3 hours, 3.5, 4 hours almost. 5
hours and 20 minutes. 5 hours and 20 minutes.
Lord. Have we actually?
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
Man, I have placed. I think maybe we might be a little bit inefficient together because we just chat too much.
Yeah,
we just talk.
It's too much talking.
Because I have placed my redstone extent. Do you want to come down to the tubes and do you want to see the extent of my redstone so far? Obviously, I've done all this stuff, but this is not. You
gotta be careful with one thing. I'm gonna block you now. I'm gonna block you, dude. Don't show which grave is what.
Oh, dude.
They're gonna tell people.
Oh yeah.
I have a solution.
I'll try
for
my
this.
best not to.
I have a solution for this.
All right. Just blur it. Just blur it.
Yeah.
Blur your screen.
Okay. I was gonna do 360 no scope. Oh, I'm getting disoriented. Whoa! Okay. Ooh, I feel so dizzy. What's in here? Nothing.
Okay. That's the least interesting one you possibly could have gone into.
Great.
Nothing's up there either. That one's the pumpkin one, so don't stand on the pressure plate.
Okay. Oh, that's so brilliant. There's nothing in there, though. You know that, right?
There's nothing in there?
There's nothing in
the
the
dispenser.
dispenser.
Put the pumpkin in?
No.
Oh, God.
Do you have it in your inventory?
Yeah, it's right there.
Okay.
And then this one here is nothing. And then this one over here is the TNT one that doesn't have any TNT. That is literally all I've done.
It's pretty impressive. I mean, there's one dispenser and a pressure plate there. There's another dispenser and a pressure plate there. I mean, you know.
Both of them were empty until I filled in one of them.
Exactly, yeah.
I didn't even fill in the items. Oh,
well,
useless.
I've done the walls and whatever the crap this structure is. It's supposed to be a hanging dead tree.
This is like lag busting all over again. That famous episode of HermitCraft where we just did nothing for like
legendary episode though. Legendary episode though, dude. Holy crap. I've just realized something as well.
What's that?
I don't know what to put in the front here.
The front?
Or the back of the cemetery. Maybe I have to build a building. Oh.
Maybe like oh gosh, we're gonna be here for another 15 hours. Halloween is gonna be over by the time we're finished with this build.
Halloween is done. Halloween is done. Like all the kids have been trick and treating. Next year, we're preparing.
Yeah, next year we'll go for next year.
Oh,
or we put some candy canes around and make it like a Christmas related build. Like, we could just do that.
We forget to change the pumpkin out for a Santa Claus hat, and we just do happy Christmas. Happy Christmas.
That's
Happy
perfect.
Christmas.
Yeah, I think we've got it spot on.
I'll build a
man.
chapel or something up here. Is chapel the word?
Yeah, maybe. I'm not so sure. It depends what you're building. If you're building a chapel, then chapel is probably the right word.
Oh, you are clever, man. If I'm building a chapel, then chapel is probably the correct word.
Well, what
wow.
I'm saying is, I was thinking, you know, like one of those in horror films. I've never seen one in real life, but you always see them in horror films. Apparently, they're all over the place in horror films, but they don't
exist
seem to
in real
anywhere
life.
else. Yeah, well, it's they do. I'm sure they do, but they seem to be much more frequent in horror films.
What are they?
What
is it? They're
like those burial tomb type thing. Not a burial tomb, because that
like family
a bit
tombs.
strange. Yeah, like a building that is a tomb.
Exactly. Yeah. That's what I'm doing. A chapel.
Is that a chapel? Would that be considered a chapel?
I don't know what a chapel is. Is that not a tomb?
No, neither do I. We're so useless.
It's where people get married, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So a family tomb.
What? So
no, I'm being that man. I'm being the manly man.
Oh, you're being that guy. You're being
like,
that one.
You know, as you get married, you can't go down the pub no more with your mates and watch the Manchester play the football game.
Got you. Yeah, I'm there.
Definitely.
I'm there. We have plenty of those in England.
I love how you just stopped me there when I did your when I did your country.
Yeah, well, you know, I'm not the most patriotic kind of guy. I don't even drink tea, so I don't
Good.
even know if I could be considered
Good.
British.
I'm proud. Who the crap likes spiced freaking water? Oh, we're gonna put a leaf in this water. It's gonna taste amazing. No. Let's be honest. It does not taste amazing.
Iskal, before you continue, think about this, right? You have blasted my redstone. Okay, you've done that. Okay, you've done that already in this episode. Yeah. Twice. What else have you done? There's only so many things that my YouTube commenters can be angry about before they blow a fuse. You're gonna be responsible for the deaths of half my subscribers from just blood pressure overloads from just being so angry at you.
I'm still not gonna agree that you put some leaves in water and boil it and sit there.
Tea's not really for me.
And then you sit there and you're like, oh, it's the best thing in the world. It's so cozy. It's so fantastic. Tea time. Let's have some biscuits. Oh, it's tasting lovely. Wow. The heat from the tea just makes my entire soul just breathe. Oh, it's so gorgeous. So gorgeous, mate. Have a cup of tea. 3 cups of tea at once, if you will. It's fantastic. You know,
you literally just transformed into like an actual British person, and not necessarily like you could get away with being British when American people do like they do the British accent, and it's like, hello governor, and it's like, I've never heard a British person say governor. Like, that doesn't happen. But that was convincing. That was like genuinely convincing.
I'm glad you say that. I'm glad you say that.
I've been looking at a sign that's meant to have words in it for the past like 2 minutes because you've been talking in those sorts of accents.
This is why it takes 5.5 hours to do absolutely nothing. It's just a good time.
This could be the first podcast episode that we because nothing's happening on the screen. You should just be listening to it in your cars. I think that's the only way to do it. I don't even know what I'm doing. What on earth am I even doing? I don't even know what I'm doing. Like,
I'm building a chapel for a football chav.
Yeah, for a football chav. Oh, for goodness sake, Iskal! Can you go 3 seconds without insulting someone?
I'm sorry.
Oh man, it's only when you speak to people that aren't from England that you realise how odd things are. Like, for example, I was thinking the other day, saying something like "you get along like a house on fire" is an odd saying. Like, if you think about it,
I've never heard that.
You say people, have you not?
No.
So if you say someone gets along like a house on fire, it means that you're getting along together. Like you really get. So I would say me and you get along like a house on fire, in that we can just talk all day long. You're getting along like a house on fire. Like, or you go, well, what else is there? There's all sorts of things. But that was like a specific odd one that came into my head the other day.
It's kind of rough, dude. It's like kind of rough. House on fire, like that's a big negative thing. But it burns.
Well, I think what it means is that it's kind of like you're getting along like the fire's having a great time. So
Yeah.
that's kind of what it is.
Yeah,
So
must be. That's weird
Yeah.
though.
Yeah, it's an odd one. It's quite sinister, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, there's all sorts of weird sayings. I'll try and think of some.
Quite sinister. That's such a posh
try
thing
and
to
educate.
say. It's quite sinister,
It's
isn't it?
Quite sinister, yes. Very, very sinister. Actually. I can normally do a really good posh accent, but that wasn't so good.
Yeah, that was pretty good, dude. That was pretty good. It was like that dude from.
Hello.
Oh, there we go.
Welcome back to another Minecraft video. No, that sounds old.
You've got the shakiness in. Welcome back to another Minecraft video.
Welcome back.
How's the top hat sitting today, old chap?
Yeah. Man, this is going to be what it's like when, because obviously I'm still going to be making Minecraft videos when I'm 70. This is what you guys can expect.
And
I don't know where I've gone.
All I'll be saying is like, and you'll be like, yes indeed, yes indeed.
I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Back in my day, we didn't have any of this stuff. We used a master keyboard to do all this. We use our eyes. Just gradually getting more and more just slurred.
We used to use mouse and keyboard. We didn't walk around in the actual word. You've upgraded your building skills though, dude. Like, I'm proud of you, man. Since we had our
Do you
building
really think
school.
so?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I just think that there's one big issue with you still.
Oh, right. Okay, here we go.
And it ain't really with you. It's more with the texture pack you're using. Like,
Oh,
one of these days
here
you'll
we
grow up.
come.
One of these days you'll grow up and you'll use a proper texture pack that ain't like, you know.
Oh no, no! I'm. This has become my. I don't think I could go back to old school Minecraft textures. I feel like it's.
It's not old school Minecraft textures. You mean Minecraft textures?
Yeah, but you're living in the Minecraft was created when standard definition was still a thing that was acceptable. Now we're in the HD world. You need an HD texture pack, man. You do.
Yeah.
You need one.
Yeah, the texture pack that you have, and this is where they go wrong. That's not an HD texture pack. It's someone who has rescaled it wrongly. You don't get it though.
Really?
Yes.
No, I don't get it.
That's why I hate it. That's why I hate it. It's called HD textures. It's not HD textures. It's just freaking scale.
Textures.
No.
It's HD textures.
No.
I can see it in the pixels.
No.
I telling you now.
No. I would
I'm
never
causing you
accept the
great
ways
stress.
of that. What is it even called? The Sphinx? No.
No, it's called Faithful.
Faithful. Yeah.
HD texture
Yeah.
pack.
Yeah. You know, they knew this when they named it. They were like, we need a name that
Faithful 4K. I'm gonna get
makes-
the 8K.
that makes
Super one.
people that makes people faithful in that this is actually high resolution. What about faithful?
Now you're making it sound like they're British because you think that only Brits would do this sort of thing.
Only
yeah?
Brits
Is that
would.
what you're trying to say here?
Well, they could be. I mean, let me try another accent then.
Yeah,
We need a texture pack for name.
Oh, Jesus.
Maybe faithful. Good name.
I'm clapping. That is a reminder to cut that out for both of our sake.
I'm not cutting it out.
That is a clap to remind myself.
I ain't cutting it out. Keeping it.
You're not cutting it out.
No, keeping it. Keeping it. Savage. So what do you think about this for a background color up there? Trying to change it up a bit.
Yeah, I think that's good.
You like it?
Yeah, I think it looks good, yeah. No, I really like it. Yeah, I think it looks really nice, actually.
Like, so
I think it brings out the stone.
Yeah, so I should change
I think
it.
it looks good.
Okay.
No, I don't think you should change it. No, I think you should keep it.
Like, go with the white or the grey?
The white, obviously. The white. I have loads of that in my base as well. I've got loads of it. I've been storing lots of it for a big project in the future. So I think you should keep with the white. How is it that a Minecraft character that has no facial expressions can convey so much emotion? It's like... It's so funny. I think it's because the brain just it kind of fills in the gaps. You can just see like a face just scowling at you through the screen.
Is there a piece of leather in the Garbaccio chest?
What's the Garbaggio chest?
The chest with all the Garbaggio in it. I feel you're not saying it right, man. Garbaggio.
Garbaggio.
That is the most English way of saying. What do you mean, Garbaggio? No, Garbaggio. Can you pronounce it? Garbaggio. Can you get it all? Italiano, the Garbaggio. And you're like, what? Okay, like this. Garbaggio.
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 Okay, right. Oh, yeah.
That's a pretty good saying, isn't it?
Bellissimo. Yeah, bellissimo.
Yeah.
No, I don't know if I can do flamboyant Italian. It just doesn't seem to resonate with me.
You're not even trying, dude. You haven't even tried it.
Okay. Garbaggio. Garbaggio.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that one.
I'm happy with that one.
Garbaggio.
Garbaggio. Oh, Garbaggio. I met this lady at the Garbaggio. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well.
I feel like there's not a single group that we haven't maybe slightly offended during this video, which is fine. That means that we don't discriminate between them. So that's good.
Exactly.
As long as we blast everyone left, right, and center, then no one can be upset.
Welcome to HermitCraft version 2. It's that time of the year again, so happy Halloween. Participation is mandatory. Okay, here's how you participate, which by the way is mandatory. 1. Pick any one grave in the cemetery that does not have a name written on the sign. 2. Break the sign and put your name on it, together with a RIP wish. This should have been an RIP wish, but whatever, you know. 3. Stand on the mycelium block, importante, and click the button. 4. This should have been point number 1, but make sure you put all your items in this chest, as surviving is not guaranteed. Have fun. It's called a Mumbo.
Perfect. That's spot on.
Great. Okay, I'll put it in the chest.
Yeah,
I just want to say, happy Halloween, Mumbo. Or are you going to celebrate it?
Where am I going to celebrate it?
No, are you going to celebrate it?
Yeah, I think we'll do some pumpkin carving and things. Maybe do some haunted house stuff. What about you?
No, we don't have Halloween in Sweden. I don't even know what it is. I read about it in the interwebs.
Iskal, you mean to tell me that we have spent this entire time building this thing together? I thought that you knew what Halloween was and we're going to celebrate it. But you're telling me that you don't even Iskal!
I got no clue, dude. I got no clue. I'm sorry.
Are you joking me?
No, I got no clue.
I feel like I'm still backing away. I know that you can't see me anymore, but I'm still backing away.
I can't even hear you.
I can't believe this.
Hello.
I feel like this is just. I don't even know if I'm gonna put this episode out.
Bumbo. Why is it? Echoing.
Yeah. Why would it echo when you're further away?
I don't know, dude. Anyway.
Thanks for joining me.
Yeah,
thanks for coming
today,
up with the
man.
idea, despite the fact that you have no clue what's going on. You're just a complete fraud.
Creative genius.
Well, I'm not coming back next year, that's for sure.